Hi, I'm Mark, and this is my journey through tarot. Come on. So this video today is going to be about some hot topics all over the world. I'm thinking about the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas and those strikes in Gaza. Will the U.S. become more involved in that conflict? So will the U.S. become more involved in that conflict between Israel and Hamas? And then global politics and trade. I want to know, will Canada, they just recently rescinded their digital services tax. Will that restart trade negotiations with the U.S. after Trump had suspended them? And then AI, will that have a negative impact on various industries in daily life? Will AI, artificial intelligence, have a negative impact on various industries and daily life? So that's what the video will be about. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please do like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. So we have a full plate today. All of these issues that I just mentioned. So will the U.S. become more involved in the conflict between Israel and Hamas? Will Canada, having rescinded its digital services tax, restart trade negotiations? And will AI, artificial intelligence, have a negative impact on various industries in daily life overall? So, and we're going to use this Rackham tarot right here. This guy Rackham was amazing. This, I think it's Arthur. Yeah, Arthur Rackham. He was a major illustrator of books and children's stories and other various arts in the late 1900s. And so, I mean, he illustrated Alice in Wonderland, Grimm's Fairy Tales, Sleepy Hollow. So it's a very interesting style. And if you see cards or illustrations kind of in this style, they're kind of called Rackham-esque. So interesting, and I'll tell you more about these cards at the end of the video, as I always do. I've got a ton of cards. You can see them behind me on both sides here, about 60 decks. And so I just like to try to use something different. And I typically just pick a deck immediately before I'm going to do a reading. I don't usually give it very much thought. I just let intuition take place there. So those three topics, Israel, Hamas, U.S. involvement, Canada-U.S. trade talks, and AI destroying us. So here we go. But before we do any of that, of course, let's have just a moment of meditation. So, here we go. Yeah, I struggle sometimes to decide what to make a reading on, and I decided just to see what were hot topics in the world. And these were a few of the suggestions that I got. First, it's going to be U.S. involvement in this conflict between Israel and Hamas. Will there be some, I mean, like, are we going to go fight? So 3 cards about that. 1, 2, 3. And if the reading calls for more cards, I'll pull them. So is the U.S. going to get some, are we going to go to fight? So the first thing we get here are the 6 of Cups. Okay, 6 of Cups are very interesting. This talks about remembering the way things were, thinking back to the past when there was a better time. So the 6 of Cups, that sounds like Make America Great Again, doesn't it? So let's take this as maybe a hint that somehow USA is going to get involved to make things better like they used to be, unless something changes here. Then we have the 5, 6, 7, 8. This is strength. Okay, so this is strength. And this is a female spirit taming some strength here. Huh. And then the last card here is this Knight of Swords. Swords are truth, justice, rules, and law. We can see this is a feminine energy, this Knight of Swords. She has the leopard tamed almost at her feet. This is Lady Liberty taming that monster over there. This is our strength, and this is us wanting things to be. I think we're going to get involved. I want to know, are we actually going to fight with our troops? 3 cards. 2, 3. Are we actually going to fight? Okay. First card. This is the oh no, I'm sorry. This is an Ace of Swords. So we're coming out truth, justice, rules, and law. We're coming out strong. We're going to have a strong presence. Are we going to actually fight? So this is the Queen of Cups with some compassion. This is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is happy family. I think it might come down to a presence. I don't know if it will come down to us making some actual strikes. That's what I kind of feel about that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, Canada. Okay, so Canada changed their position on digital services. And so is this going to open back negotiations with Trump? Canada. Is that going to reopen negotiations with Trump? 3 cards. Three cards. Canada. 2 of Pentacles, weighing the value. 4 of Swords, being swords, truth, justice, rules, and law, and being very careful about before you wake up from a slumber. Knight of Pentacles, fighting for that dollar. 1 more card. Strength. Yes, this is going to reopen talks. I don't know how successful it'll be, but it will reopen talks with that strength card finishing up there. And then finally, AI. So artificial intelligence. It may not be as scary as we think it is, because it seems to be primarily stores of human-made decisions, and then used for quite a bit of the AI that we're seeing. But will it eventually have an impact on various industries and on our daily life? And I mean a negative impact. AI, negative impact. Okay, these 2 came out, these 2 came out, and these 2. I was thinking 3, but for some reason I got double that. AI is like imitating life. First card. So this is the 20 card. This is Judgment. Is it Judgment? No, it's not Judgment. I do want to look that up to make sure I get it right. Number 20 card. And I did take a look at this little booklet before I started, because I just wanted to make sure. It is Justice. Will AI have an impact? And the first card I get is Justice. So there's going to be some fairness there. Second card I get is the Ace of Cups. So this is a big offering of compassion. The next card, and I feel like one of these is AI and one of these is human involvement. This is a Knight of Pentacles. AI will be fighting for its value. This is a Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands. So actions, plans, forward movement. This is us resisting that with equal measure. This is a Nine of Swords. This is nightmares. Truth, justice, rules, and law. Nightmares for the artificial intelligence. And down here for the Ace, this is the Fool's journey. Is this the Fool starting out on his journey? This is the Magician. Okay, so we will have control. We will be able to, at least in the short term, monitor what happens to us regarding AI. Hey, I'm going to show you the cards now. Hang on a minute. So this is the Rackham Tarot. This is art by Arthur Rackham, and he was a very well-respected and well thought of and famous even illustrator in the late 1900s, so the 19th century rather. So the art on the outside of the package is beautiful examples of his work. The packaging is nothing to write home about, but this is typical of Los Scarabeo packaging. They give you a nicely decorated, inexpensive packing. Inside, this booklet is in a couple of different languages, and it's in the beginning of it tells you a lot about Arthur Rackham, so that's very interesting, but it doesn't waste a lot of time on him because then it goes right into ways that you can divine the cards. Some good suggestions in there. So that's what we have there. The cards themselves, they're typical tarot cards. They're easy to handle. Okay, it's comfortable to shuffle them. They don't stick to each other and they slide off nicely. The art on the cards goes absolutely from edge to edge, and it's not too hard to interpret them according to the Rider-Waite system, but they're very delicate, they're very intricate in some ways, and there's a lot of meaning you can get from really studying the images that are in the cards. So these are great cards. I was looking for something very earthy when I ordered these cards, and I didn't realize the history that they had with them as far as the talent of Arthur Rackham. So very good. I'd say these are great cards. I love them, and probably you will too.